we're going to become so rich, you're not going to know where to spend all that money. I'm telling you, you just watch. We're going to have jobs. We're going to have open factories. It's going to be great.
The president on the plane, I mean, that's kind of the story of the day, how he's all in still on the tariffs. Also saying on Air Force One, he thinks tariffs are going to be the greatest thing that's we've ever done and as a country. Now, it's an understatement to say that not everyone agrees, right? Whiskey distilleries are preparing for the worst. Canada announcing a retaliatory tariff of 25% against the American-made product. And we've seen videos surfacing online showing Canadian liquor stores taking American-made whiskey off of their shelves. Governor Kentucky, Andy Beshear's weighed in, urging Canadian leaders to reconsider, saying, quote, tariffs are a bad idea. It's not just me saying it. And the Kentucky Distillers Association has posted a statement saying, in part, that means hard-working Americans, corn farmers, truckers, distillery workers, barrel makers, bartenders, servers, and the communities and businesses built around Kentucky bourbon will suffer. Now, Fawn Weaver joins us here in New York City, the owner and CEO of Uncle Nearest Premium Whiskey, which is based in Tennessee. Good to see you, right?
Thank you so much for having me.
What do you make of all of this?
It's just so silly. But we have to understand the history of this. Every single time there's retaliatory tariffs, it's bourbon that gets hit because it's one of our most popular exports around the world.
You're like a symbol of America.
It's a symbol of America. Harley Davidson's and bourbon, right? And so
how does it affect you?
It affects us, especially after 3/31, if the suspended tariffs in the EU, if those go back into effect, it's 50% is the tariff in the EU, and no one is talking about that. Everyone's focused on
You
Canada.
sell far more in Europe than Canada.
Absolutely.
How much of your business is from Europe?
It's a very small amount, period. So I'll tell you what we did in 2018 when the first set of Trump's tariffs rolled out and we were absorbing those costs internationally. I told our team, let's bring everything, all of our focus, our resources back into the U.S. until they work this out.
Right.
Well, now we're all these years later, and we still haven't worked it out because those 2018 tariffs in the EU are set to come back at the end of this month.
But you brought your business back.
We brought our business back to the U.S.
That's what Trump wants.
Yes, but he thinks that's what he wants. It's not really what he wants. What we really want is the zero for zero, right? In 1997, the U.S. and the EU, they signed the 0 for 0. So that's no tariffs either side on American spirits. Well, since then, it's grown 450% because we have the 0 for 0. And so that's what we should be looking at for spirits around the world. We would be bringing in more, which, by the way, we make money when we import the product and we sell the product, just as the other countries do when we export the product and they sell the product. I think Canada is making a massive mistake here because of how much American booze they sell. They lose a lot more than we do in this particular situation because they tax our bourbon, our whiskey, our American spirits are taxed so high in Canada. They're pocketing all of that.
Before all of this.
Before all of this. Before the tariffs. So Uncle Nearest, once we crossed that border, the bottle price was almost 100% more. So we're almost double in Canada. So the unfortunate thing with Canada making this decision to make us the retaliatory, there were so many other things that are a little more fair in trade between us and Canada that would have better made their point. But by deciding they're going to rip Jack Daniels off the shelves, Uncle Nearest off the shelves, it doesn't help them. It hurts them and pushes them closer into recession.
Exactly on that point. It's interesting. I played a clip earlier from Doug Ford, who's the premier in Ontario, because he was on the network talking about this earlier in the day. But there's another clip here, I think, that speaks to your point, the economics of all of this. So let me play that, and then maybe you could explain or we could talk about it a little bit further, particularly with Canada. Here he is.
Absolutely.
Well, Ontario is the largest purchaser of alcohol in the entire world. We deal with 35 states, 3,600 products, and we're their largest customer. We're the largest customer to California wines, largest customer for bourbons in Kentucky, and a wide range, no matter if it's Texas or other locations. You know, I don't want to do this, but you have to negotiate through strength, and that's one of the tools.
So you're talking about how much they buy and how they might be, buying themselves right into recession.
They're buying themselves into recession because when you're talking about the OLCB, which is what he's referring to, Ontario, yes, they're the #1 purchasers, but that's because their buyers are the #1 buyers.
Right.
And the tax that they put on our product, now all of a sudden you're removing that from their government. That's funding their social programs. That's funding all these different things that you've decided to remove. For what reason? A retaliatory
Thanks so much for watching. Just go to joinnn.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.